internet. Hey guys, remember that time I made a video? Yeah, me neither. How's it going? It's been a while, I know. Sorry about that. I have reasons. They're not great, but I have them nonetheless. You see, the last time I uploaded a video, it was the first week of our end of term holidays at college, and that went on for 2 weeks, and my brother came home and I literally did not have an hour alone in my house to film a video. I was like, what do I do? He stayed for like an extra week afterwards, so even when I'd gone back to college, I still couldn't film a video because there was people in my house, and it was crazy. Well, it wasn't crazy, it was kind of annoying. I should have more time for videos because I don't have college anymore. So I'm here all day, every day. Tea. I like tea. So, I'm back. I've got a fancy camera. She's so pretty. Look, let's go look at her. She's so pretty. And coincidentally, my first female gendered inanimate object. Yeah, I give my inanimate objects genders. It's normal, shut up. Yeah, I haven't thought of a name for her yet though. Give me suggestions for names for my camera. Possibly. This mug is as big as my face. Crazy. So, since I've missed so many goddamn weeks of this, I'm going to do a fast, speedy, triple topic video. It's going to be kind of crazy, so buckle up. Okay, so the first theme that I missed was transitioning and how it had helped us, that kind of thing. Basically, I haven't really transitioned that much. I didn't really need to transition per se because I wasn't the most feminine child. Like, I rejected dresses from, you know, when I was old enough to pick what I wore, and I've never liked pink and sort of the girl colours. I really just avidly avoid them. Like, you will never see me wearing it. Like, seriously. I stopped wearing makeup. Well, I cut my hair short before I'd properly come out to me. I don't really know, I just wanted short hair because long hair was boring. My hair is spiky today. And then I got this piercing. I got my eyebrow pierced, which I like. I want to get more piercings. I want to get a lip piercing and a nose piercing because I like piercings. It kind of like androgenizes me. Is that a word? I'm making it a word. It androgenizes me, which is sort of the bit that I feel most comfortable with. I mean, having the two genders is sucky when it comes to being comfortable because it's just impossible, really. So the best bet is to go somewhere in the middle for me if I have no idea what's going on, which most of the days I don't. I'm just like, I don't know what my genders are. What do I do? I'm getting better, but it's still a bit, it's not an exact science yet. I got different clothes. Really, I've got baggier t-shirts because tight t-shirts are not too great for the maleness. If anyone understands what my t-shirt says, I love you. I got jeans, more male jeans, I guess. I need more male clothes, but I have no money. I'm also thinking I might change my name. People say that Ali is quite a gender-neutral name, and yeah, I agree, it's used for both, but my full name, because that's a nickname, my full name is Alison, which is, it just, like, Ali just gives me, it links to the feminine name, so I just kind of associate it with that. It doesn't feel neutral to me, so I think I might change it. I haven't really decided on one yet. I've sort of got two that I'm thinking about. One of them is quite close to Ali, so I'll probably go with that one, just so it's easier for everyone to do, but that's going to be in the future sometime. I'm not really in a place that's going to happen soon. Okay, topic number 2, we have dysphoria and how we deal with it. The main thing I get dysphoric about is just my body, that it just hardly ever matches. Sometimes my mind is feminine, but my body doesn't feel feminine enough. And sometimes my mind is male and my body feels too female, and it kind of never fits. And I don't think it ever will, so all I can really do is just do my best to do what I can to make myself feel more comfortable, which I do. it's kind of helpful having two genders because there's always sort of one that's okay with it, but then again there's always one that isn't okay with it, which sucks. But I get mainly dysphoric about my voice. It can feel too high sometimes, but I can't really go, I don't know if I go much lower than that. Also the boobs are a thing that is annoying, but you know, I'm gonna hopefully get a binder soon, so that should be good. Sort that out. Dysphoria sucks really. I don't have foolproof ways of dealing with it. I'm not sure how they'd work for everyone, but these are my ways for dealing with any sort of problem I have. It's not very effective, but it's all I've got for the moment. I just flat out ignore it. I just ignore everything, even the things that should matter. Because if I pay attention to the things that matter, I'm gonna have to pay attention to the things that suck. So I kind of just don't care about anything. I don't let myself care about anything, which is, it's not a good thing to do, but is kind of my main thing that I do. It kind of sucks, wouldn't recommend it, find something better to do. Other things that I do, I read a lot. I'm quite an escapist. I like to just read and I watch TV programs. I'll get really into something so that I kind of move away from me and sort of get closer to the thing that I'm reading or watching about. I also draw. I do some drawings. I'm not the best, but it's fun. All of you guys had some good videos last week. Flynn's, yours was long, but it was good. Made some good points. I definitely agree with you about, it sucking that gender is such a big deal for people. Like, in my psychology classes, we did gender for a bit, and at one point the teacher was like, is it important for us to be able to identify something's gender? Because we were talking about Noddy, which is a children's TV program in England. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but Noddy basically doesn't really have a gender. He's kind of androgynous, and we were talking about how it doesn't seem to matter to kids, but then she was like, if you're an adult, it's kind of hard, we need to find out, we want to know what the gender is, don't we? She'd sort of asked the class as an open question, and I said no. Everyone else in the class said yes. I was like, okay. And what Flynn said about people needing to define you by your gender, which is ridiculous because it doesn't define you. It's a part of you, but it's not all of you. And I hope sometime people realise that a bit more. Hopefully that'll happen. And finally, this week's theme, which is transphobic language. Trigger warning! It's not using people's preferred pronouns or their taken names. It's, calling them anything other than, like, a trans man or trans woman or whatever they identify as. Words like tranny, which is, just don't. It sucks because it's just a really horrible word that is unnecessary to use. When people say transvestite, that's wrong, really. That has nothing to do with transgenderness. He, she, or it. If that isn't someone's preferred pronoun, don't call them it. Even if you're unsure of someone's pronouns, just ask them politely. Don't assume things. If you're unsure, don't just assume that it'll be fine. Just go for the safe option. Don't just refer to them. If you can't work out someone's pronouns and you don't know them well enough to ask what their pronouns are, if you're not confident with that, just call them their name. Another thing that I find quite transphobic is when people ask what your birth name is if you've changed your name. Like, why do you need to know that? That's something that the person is trying to move away from, and just asking them is just quite personal and rude, really. So don't do that. Offensive language in general kind of sucks. I will put my hands up and say I use some, but I don't use it around strangers. I use it around the people that I know really well and know won't be offended by it. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video now and upload it probably. Jacoby, I hope you feel better. Jamie, I haven't put your poster up yet because I don't have any blue tack. There's an unwritten rule in my house. You do not find blue tack finds you. If you go searching for blue tack, you will not find it, but you will randomly stumble across like a massive blob of it randomly when you don't need it. It is ridiculous. Zane, you need to get a puppy. Huskies are the best. I love them. I don't know any names, but definitely you need to get a husky because they are the best. I'm gonna go now and edit this video so I can cut it down because this is looking very long at the moment. Ask us questions if you want. We don't get questions from you guys. We can't make questions videos without questions, guys. Even if it's just like really stupid things like if you want to know more about us or whatever, you can just ask us anything because we get bored. I'm bored. I know you watch these, I can see you out there, so ask us things. You can ask us stuff on our Tumblr or on our personal Tumblrs or wherever. There's so many places you can ask us stuff. There is really no excuse. Do it. Suggest themes for us, maybe? I don't know. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.